What is up, guys? It's Zach. Welcome to the Last Llama Gaming channel. We are back with Remnants from the Ashes. Today I'm going to be walking you through the boss fight for the Claviger, as well as the amazing weapon you get from him, the Particle Accelerator. So let's get right into it. Also, bear with me. I had just changed my settings. I'm on PC to Ultra, capped at 90 frames a second. And then I didn't test the recording, so my encoder did overload at some points. So if you see stuttering and things like that, just bear with me. It's not 100% all the time, it's just in certain parts of the boss fight. So with that in mind, let's get into the fight. This guy looks amazing. So he's gonna summon these two orbs at the beginning of the fight. Just go ahead and destroy him, and that's gonna bring that shield down that he's got surrounding him. Also, these four pillars that are on the arena, he can destroy those, but you can also use them to block damage. So once you take the orbs out, get some damage in on him. And then throughout the fight, he's going to summon some minions. And although it's annoying because you have to fight other enemies while dodging his attacks, it's actually necessary because you're going to run out of ammo in this fight. I am very low on ammo throughout most of this fight. So if you have some ammo boxes on you, that could help if you're not getting the necessary ammo drops. Another one of his attacks is this radiation beam. So it's very easy to dodge through, however. So you can kind of just dodge right through it like I just did, and it doesn't do anything to you. I don't even know what it does to you if it hits you, because I never once got hit by it. I just dodged through it. He's going to pick you up and spin the arena. It's just a disorienting factor. It doesn't seem to have any implications other than him resetting his shield and you having to destroy the two orbs again. So there's a lot going on in this fight at this point. You have minions to take care of. You have his two orbs to destroy to take his shield down. So you will need probably at least one medium to long range weapon for this. I guess it is feasible to do with a medium range to short range submachine gun. You'll just have to get a lot closer than I am standing halfway across the arena. Once again, once you take his two orbs down, you got a short duration to do some damage to him. Summon some more enemies, get you some ammo. Try to take him out as fast as possible, because while you're fighting him, he's going to be shooting orbs and attacks at you the whole time. So as you can see, all of my pillars are gone. I only have one left. They're not completely necessary. I do fine without them, but they are super useful if you're in a tight spot or you need to heal to run behind one of them. So if you can keep them up, it's probably a good idea to try to avoid his attacks hitting them. It's probably not smart of me to use my mod while he was aiming that beam at me, but I got away with it. There's his slam attack. And now he's back to summoning his minions and his two orbs. I do get pretty close in this fight to losing. I think I almost run out of dragon hearts because I start getting sloppy toward the end and start getting impatient. It is kind of a long boss fight just because of the different phases, and you can't be shooting him most of the time. You have to do other things to damage him. Once again, I apologize for the stuttery footage. I fixed it in the second half of this video whenever I go over the weapon. But this boss fight, I was so focused on this boss fight, I didn't even have the chance to look at my recording software, OBS, a single time during this boss fight. I only noticed it after the fight was over, and my encoder was showing it was overloading. But regardless of all that, this is probably my favorite boss fight in the game so far. Like, this is just a cool arena. It's a cool enemy design. His attacks are all nice to look at. You know, he's intimidating. There's a lot going on. You know, you gotta focus his minions, shoot his orbs. It's just a real involved boss fight, and it's probably the funnest one I've had so far in the game. And this was actually my first time fighting him, and I luckily managed to beat him. Almost failed. As you can see, I have no more dragon hearts, but luckily I was able to beat him on my first run. And so with that, when you beat him, you're going to get a few things. You're going to get a howling key. This void silver, I'm not sure on this one in particular. And you're gonna get a trait. So it seems like for the void silver, there's some standards you have to meet in order to get it. I may be wrong though. So when you look at it, it says valuable resource harvested from killing the Claviger while preventing him from absorbing power from the Veer. So I don't know if you don't do this, if you do not get this, but without this void silver, you cannot make the weapon. And then moving on to the trait recovery, it's going to give us stamina regen and stamina delay. So that actually might be a pretty good trait. Alright guys, now getting into crafting this weapon, the Particle Accelerator fires a concentrated gravity core which upon impact deals 50 damage and opens a black hole, pulling enemies toward it for 5 seconds. Overflowing from the energy drawn in, the black hole will become unstable and explode, dealing 250 damage within 5 meters. Now this thing is a beast. Like, it's amazing. I love this weapon. I'm probably going to use it the entirety of the rest of the game. It's like a sniper with 5 in the magazine, and it also has an AoE explosion for its mod. The design of it is amazing. It kind of reminds me of something from Destiny, like the Thorn. So yeah, this is what it looks like. You can see the beams it shoots are out of this world. It looks like alien tech. It's just a sick gun. This is the scope, and that's the reload. It's just an all-around badass gun. Every part of it, the firing, the reload, the zoom in scope, it's all well designed and all fun to use. Alright guys, so getting into some gameplay with the weapon. As you can see, it does a lot of damage when you hit a crit spot. It just does a lot of damage in general. So it's as strong as a sniper rifle, but it has 5 shots in the clip instead of 1. As well as a super awesome mod that we will check out at the end. But I just wanted to show you guys what it can do with some standard enemies, how much damage it does, what it's like to play with. It's super fun to use actually. I was really enjoying it. It's really just a more powerful hunting rifle with less. It's really just a more powerful hunting rifle with less ammo in a clip and a scope. That's pretty much what it is. And so for a long range sniper class, this thing is amazing. And finally, getting into the mod, this thing is freaking cool to use. It's like you're shooting a cannon and it creates a gravity well. Check this out. One thing you have to be aware of though, it sucks you in as well. But look at that, 500 damage to both of them. And those aren't basic enemies either. Those were some tough enemies and it completely destroyed them. But with that guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about the Claviger boss so far. It's my favorite, and let me know what you think about that Particle Accelerator. That thing is a beast of a weapon. Consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribing for more Remnant content. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.